You should seek God, not religion. I don't need to go to Mass because I can just pray in my own room and God loves me anyway. How do you answer these questions?
Come, Holy Spirit, clouds of your faithful, and kindle in them the fire of your love. Send forth your Spirit, that they shall be created, that we shall renew the face of the earth. Amen.
So I get a lot of questions about, I don't need to go to Mass, and I don't really feel anything when I go to Mass, or I don't need to go to church, or you just get haters out there that just hate organized religion altogether. One particular person had a response like this. I left religion because there was nothing but a show on Sundays for me. I sat down, heard a message that had no essence, just words that meant nothing to people who were reading and speaking it. You would meet people who would wear clothing and jewelry that are worth more than someone's house in a third world country. A bunch of hypocritical people staring you down because you would sing with your heart for God and would talk about you and laugh at Mass after service. These religious church Masses, programs, services didn't change anyone because God was not there. It was just a building with blinded people searching for something, and yet they do not know what that something was. It never changed who I was, nor what I believed, for they really never taught about the real love of God. The only thing I was ever seeking for in a church. Until God himself showed me what love is. He directed me to the right path, to Jesus, the only person that can ever change your life forever. I thank God for that moment. I urge you not to waste your time. Seek God, not religion. How do you answer such questions? Well, you have to admit some of it is right, because for the past 60 years, 50, 60 years, we haven't been getting good formation. And if you end up in a parish where the priest is really old, God bless them, they're really trying their best, but they're just not getting through to you. Well, yeah, I can understand why you'd be so bored at Mass. And you know what? It is such a pity that we have such boring priests. This is why we need to keep praying for good vocations. But beside the point, what you would say to someone like this is, yeah, don't blame you. I can see why you're not entertained. I can see why you don't feel Christ there. That's okay. And you can agree with them. You can most certainly love God by yourself. But this is where you need to convince them. Loving God by yourself in your own room praying, although that's a good thing, and, we can talk about contemplation, meditation, and all that, but I mean, if you're not going to be going to any source, then it'd be pretty boring. It's pretty boring loving God by yourself, yeah? The reason why is because you were made for other people. You were made to be part of a church. And this is why the Catholic faith isn't based on feelings. The Catholic faith is a celebration of everything that is good. And you know what happens when we get used to good things? We take them for granted. That's why we're reminded at Mass to do this in memory of him, to take the Eucharist every Sunday, because he knows that we'd forget. Also, people who leave the church because they're bored, I'm just going to tell them that they're missing out on the sacraments. And these sacraments are instituted by Christ himself. I would tell this person, look, you're entitled to your opinion, but from where I'm standing, you're the one that's missing out on the party. If you have any more comments or questions, feel free to chuck them my way, and then we'll try to answer them together. Until next time, God bless.